Okay, I kind of really liking this feathery one. Got that from Spirit Halloween, before Halloween. I have a thing with these half masks. I know when Spirit Halloween opens up again, well, I'm still looking on their website. I'm still ordering these half masks. These are awesome. Anyway, okay, the main thing is you want to see that. There it is, the Supernatural Anti-Demon Possession Tattoo. Okay, let me tell you about that. That just happened almost 2 weeks ago. Almost 2 weeks ago, March 9th, my baby sister's birthday. And this, without any numbing cream, hurts so bad. Because it's right here on the sternum. And it hits here on the boobies here. I had to have my shirt off, of course, and I had a lady tattoo artist named Maddie do it at Stutter Tattoos. So it took almost 2 hours. She spent like the first hour doing the, she did the outline. She did like the first hour doing the outline, and that wasn't so bad. What killed it was the fill-in. Oh, God, that was torture. I was squirming more than I thought I was, but she said it was, she was able to adjust for it. And we did take several breaks. So like when she got halfway done with the filling in, oh my God, we had to take a break because I know I was bleeding. I was bleeding. I am a bleeder when it comes to getting tattoos. I totally bleed. Not a lot, but a bit. And I was told it's because I'm not vegan. Apparently vegan people don't bleed because they don't eat meat. I'm a meat eater, so yeah. So we took like, she gave me like more than 15-20 minutes to get a break, and she needed a break too from her hands, and plus she's like here on my boobies, and leaned over, and yeah. So it was torture. It was torture. I went through torture. I keep saying I'm never going to do it again. Well, now there's 3 of these on my chest, tattoos, as you can see. So I don't recommend getting anything on your chest or on your stomach or on your ribs. You're fucking crazy. Or you got big brass balls, okay? Yeah. Oh, it is torture. But she did a very excellent job. She knew exactly what I was asking for. She had it. Yeah, it could have been a little smaller. Some people are asking because it does run over my Mortal Kombat tattoo. But she didn't have a smaller size ready. So I didn't want to make her redo it because sometimes artists, if they're not prepared, they don't want to make any changes, and that includes sizes. So, yeah, I didn't want to put it through that to have her redraw a smaller size, which probably would have been good, but it probably would have hurt more because the small, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. It all fucking hurts on the chest, on the front, on the ribs, here on the front. It's fucking torture. You really have to have steel will and determination to sit for this. You do. And, always bring a big bottle of water. I brought a 1 liter big bottle of water because when we took breaks, I needed to hydrate. Do eat before you go to your tattoo appointment. You need to have a full stomach. Otherwise, you feel nauseous. This getting tattooed, it makes you feel nauseous when you're on an empty stomach. So I highly recommend eating a good size. I had a big breakfast. So yeah. So those are my tips for getting tattoos. And I recommend getting a little item called tattoo goo. It's a herbal salve to keep this moisturized because you don't want it to scab up. You don't want it to scab up. You don't want the tattoo to scab up because that means the ink, it'll come off. If it scabs up, the ink will come off and they'll have to re-ink it. And on this section, fuck no! No! It literally felt like she was sitting, I felt pain right here at these 2 points. it felt like she was right here at my collarbone, and she wasn't. She was down here. So it was torture, but worth it. It's worth it. It's beautiful. It's awesome. I'm now one of the supernatural people. So I can go hunting with Dean and Sam. So yeah. Okay, anyway, so we're in March now. My birthday. Okay, so my birthday weekend turned into a birthday week because I took PTO off of work. I took 3 days. And yeah, so my birthday was on a Saturday. And we went to a very nice, classy joint restaurant called Chez Bones. It's a really classy deal. It's like something I would never have been able to afford when I was way younger. I mean, I invited one of my friends to come with, and she stood me up, but I don't blame her because she, you know, I even offered to pay for her meal, but she still didn't come, and I'm not mad at her for it. I totally understand, and yeah, but it was very nice. The meal was like so gourmet. It was awesome. They don't have menus. Well, I mean they do, but you scan a QR code with your phone to get the menu. And my sister's phone didn't work that way, and my nephew didn't bring his phone, so we had to order off of mine. So yeah, Android does work for some things. Yeah, it was a very nice dinner. I got to wear the most beautiful dress I ordered from Bloom Chic. It's a plus-size women's website. They had some, I ordered from their Halloween collection. I'm a Halloween girl. We know this. I live for Halloween all year. We know this. And just accept it, people. Stop trying to, oh no, you should try different colors. You know what? Fuck you. Okay? I know what I like. I find where I can get what I like. Bloom Chic. So I got this beautiful gown. It was like burgundy velvet with lacy black sleeves, bell sleeves. It was so beautiful. I'll put a picture up to show you. And I did my makeup, just did my hair, which was awesome. I put in red eyes because February is a red month. So I looked good. And 53, looking good. Yeah. So, work. So then I took an extra 3 days PTO because for the month of February and March, they had been scheduling me to work only 3 days a week. So I think either that's a form of punishment or something. I'm not sure. But at the end of this month, I get to work my 4 days a week again because my paychecks have been suffering a bit. I think I'm losing like $100, more than $100 for that missing day that I don't work. But it's been nice having 4 days off. I really enjoy having 4 days off. That's nice. I mean, that's something you should get when you're ready to retire, or when you're retired but you still need a little extra income. I recommend 3 days a week. It is a good shift to do. I mean, for 8 hours, kind of sucks, but yeah. So work. Yes, I have not been keeping up on the marketing team. They were supposed to get a hold of me 7 days after I called him. It's now been 2 weeks. Yeah, I kind of dropped the ball on that. And I dropped the ball on getting a hold of a lawyer. I called one, and they didn't call me back, so I know I need to get on it. It's just hard to, you know? It's because now I'm doubting myself, and I don't want to doubt myself. Everybody says I have a case that could go to court, or, I mean, just the threat of having an employment lawyer send them paperwork saying I'm suing you for such and such illegal activity or activity that put someone in danger, you know, yeah, most likely the company would settle out of court. They mostly throw money at everything and it goes away because, you know, The company I work for makes billions a year, so they can fucking afford it. And it's not about the money. It's really not about the money. It's about justice, it's about closure, and it's about me seeking justice. Because that bitch thinks that was okay. She thinks it was okay. She put me in danger. And that guy sort of agreed with her. Well, you said... Well, you know what? Who's the fucking manager? Am I the manager? I almost said, am I the manager? Am I the manager? Why is she listening to me? She knew better. And, oh, this killed me. Well, it's not really sexual harassment. It's just bad behavior. Oh my God! Are we in grade school? This is what they tell the girls, and they've been touched by a boy in an inappropriate way, that the boy has just bad behavior. Yeah, no, we're not in grade school. We're not in elementary school. We're not kindergarten. Okay? This is fucking adulthood. Granted, he didn't touch me in any way, but literally, he whipped out his dick. That's just like sending me a dick pic, okay? Okay? Yeah. Sexual harassment. That's what it is. I got to get on this lawyer thing. It's good. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm heated about that. I'm still heated about that. And this bitch, as long as I don't make eye contact with her or acknowledge her presence in any way, she leaves me the fuck alone. And it's best that she does. Because the bitch in me has been summoned. And you can't put her back in the box. Okay? I'm finding that's the case. When us old ladies get all riled up, oh, yeah, you're fucked. Okay? But then I'm also passive aggressive, so I can stir up shit like crazy to make somebody suffer. And the thing is, it's true what they say about quiet people. Gotta watch out for the quiet people. Yeah, you never know what they're thinking. You never know what they're gonna do. Yeah. Well, yeah. She's gonna be in for a surprise. Number one, when my lawyer contacts her. And number two, when hopefully she's fired for this. But then this company is famous like the Catholic Church. Instead of firing their bad managers, they just spread them around to other stores. Yeah. Anyway. So my birthday week was great. I literally had 7 days off. I didn't do a whole lot of what I planned. I planned a lot of self-care. And my self-care was basically, I wanted to get a massage. I wanted to get a pedicure. I wanted my sister to do a manicure on me because I ordered this Mooncat nail polish, which it's vegan and all that, and it also donates to a cat shelter or a cat cafe somewhere in New York. So, yeah, that's cool. But I wanted to get a haircut or get my hair done. I did get my hair dyed, so I did dye it some more black, because we're sticking with black for a while, because I'm fucking angry now. And, so, instead of all that for self-care, I ended up sitting here in my room a lot on my PlayStation, playing Skyrim. I started playing Skyrim, okay? Yes. I started a dark elf female character. Her name is Jeremy. It is a dark elf name, and so yeah. So I'm starting from scratch. I don't know what level I am. I know I'm early level, and I'm doing all those things. I know Skyrim so well, and I'm just taking my time. I'm enjoying this. I haven't gone to the Greybeards. I accidentally triggered the Greybeard thing. Never talk to Farengar when you are first starting the game. If you've already been to Bleak Falls Barrows, got the Dragonstone, do not talk to Farengar before you're a decent level, like to go to the Greybeards and get more training and all that. Yeah, I think I triggered it at like level 3. I fucking hate that. I'm still not at the Greybeards. I'm building up the levels, so I need to get stronger, because the female characters, they are just a little bit weaker than the male characters. And because I'm a dark elf, I'm a little stronger than a regular human, but not quite. And so I still got to do some grinding and build up her strength and her power. And yeah, I already skipped ahead. I got the Black Star. I just stumbled into that. I got the Black Star really early, and I killed, what's his name? Malaran. I killed Malaran really easily, to where before it took me fucking forever to get him. And I was like level 20 something. I did it like under level 10. I like breezed through it, killed his ass. And I was nowhere near, like, I was like level 5, level 6, level 7, something like that. No way! No way does that happen! And I did double check my settings. My settings are at normal level. It's not an easy level. It's not an easy level I'm doing this at, so I mean, I didn't understand that part. Zip zap up, he was dead. Wow, I still don't understand how that happened. Anyway, so I'm having fun with my Skyrim, but now I gotta compete with my nephew, because he's now playing his Red Dead Redemption on my PlayStation, so I lose some of my, because I like to share, because when he was little, his sperm donor didn't share the video game playing with him, so I try to let him have game time, the adult thing to do. So yeah, so I got one more. This week is my last week of having 4 days off, which I'm sorry, I do enjoy having 4 days off. I just wish I had to pay for it. So and then in a couple of weeks, 3 weeks, is going to be Ren Fair, and already I got Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. Ren Fair starts on Friday. I'm gonna wait. I don't know. Either I'll go in the morning after everybody's left, and I'm able. No, I'll probably wait till after, because Fridays, Boom Doom gets out of school like 12:30, so I'll get him home, we'll get dressed, and we'll go. Yeah, because they're usually, the first day is when they're there the longest, like 6, 7 o'clock. So if we get there a little after 1:30, we'll have a really good time. Yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Looking forward to Ren Fair. I got some, I still have my Ren Fair gear. This is gonna be great. Yeah. So things are okay. Not the greatest. I mean, as it is, Jerry is not doing the shopping. Now, my dad doesn't like to go shopping anymore with Jerry. And Jerry's not able, or, I mean, Jerry's has a lot more health issues than my dad. His joints, he's got some severe arthritis in the joints going on. His hands, his knees mostly. So he's not able to do a lot of stuff. So me and my sister have figured out that we need to go shopping for Dad. So and we can do it on the Saturday after I get out of work and after we have breakfast. I'll take one of his blank checks from his checkbook, because I am on the account, so I can sign for it. But we'll take a check, we'll do some shopping for him, because we can't afford to shop, like, to pay for his groceries. We can't afford that. I mean, as it is, our shopping, we had to go to the 99-cent store to do a lot of the produce and food at the 99-cent store, and that was still expensive, and we didn't get a lot of stuff. I mean, mostly it was water. We were stocking up on water and toilet paper, and yeah, so that still was over $100, but still was cheaper than going like full shopping. It was still way cheaper, but that's how you have to do it. 99-cent store, Dollar Tree that has food. You go there and get the cheaper food. So, yeah, that's how you have to save money, or that's how you have to spend less, is you have to do the 99-cent stuff. So that's kind of a bummer. I really need to get out of my job. I hate my job, but I gotta get it. Gotta hold on. They gave us 35-cent raise. I think I did tell you about that. I did get it. Now I'm $19.19 an hour. So now they got me by the balls. Okay, now I gotta stay. No other place is paying that. And I was trying to sign up for websites like Fiverr and things like that. But yeah, it takes time. And then you got to figure out what you want to do. Like Fiverr, I'm looking into voiceover things, but it's got a lot of voiceover people already on there, so I don't know what else to do. TaskRabbit, got to do TaskRabbit. Oh, I did find a list for feet pictures. I'm gonna sell those. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. Sell my feet pictures. And I do have an OnlyFans, but I haven't completely set it up because I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I'm not getting naked, okay? Get that out of your dirty minds. I know, as much as you guys want to see these, no, we're not going that way. We're going a different way, where I wear clothes. So I'm still trying to figure that out. And I'll let you know if you guys want to hear me talk about something. So, yeah. And then the TikTok thing, I don't think the ban will go through. I don't think it'll go through. It's going to be killed somewhere because it's going against First Amendment speech. This is not letting people express themselves. I think it'll get killed that way. I mean, sure, it passed the House. Yeah, that's the other thing. Everybody on TikTok is talking about this. Both sides have agreed to ban TikTok. All of them. It was 100% unanimous vote. They all voted to ban TikTok. Instead of bringing grocery prices down, instead of having some programs to help people who are struggling, bring the housing prices down, rent control, rent prices down, that needs to come down. Gas prices need to come down. Things like that. Oh, they don't fucking talk about that. No. Why should they? Why should they? Who cares? TikTok is the problem because the Chinese will steal our data and our information. Bitch. Meta has all our information. What are you doing about that? Abso-fucking-lutely nothing. And you know what so I'm a little more protected. I went and got VPNs. Okay? That's how I have to do business. Every transaction, I turn on the VPN. That's how you have to do it. And I have LifeLock, which has been pretty good. And they have $1 million protection policy. Ha! For almost $30 a month, because now I got VPNs from them because I had been, Bank of America was, somebody opened a Bank of America account in my name, and some of my information, and the other part I didn't get, there was a different email address and phone number that was put in for information. So I'm not sure about that. And it was for somewhere in Florida, and I'm nowhere near Florida. So I'm like, LifeLock didn't catch it. I caught it because I got a bank statement. I'm like, what the fuck? We don't even have a Bank of America in my town. That closed down like 10 years ago. So, yeah, so I called Bank of America and talked to somebody, and nobody got back to me. They said it would take 90 days. Well, it's been longer than that. But I also contacted LifeLock to keep an eye out for that too, and they didn't contact me either. So I guess it's either killed or I haven't got any more bank statements. So something happened. So that was weird. What else? Anything else? It's right now spring break for Boom Doom, so he's home. I don't have to pick him up. Today is my last day on my days off. So I'm a little bit angry, but it's okay. I mean, I had shit to do. And so Jerry, he took off to work out of town. It's like a place about an hour away, out of town without my dad because I had to take my dad to his dermatology appointment. He had gotten cancer biopsy from his left arm, and they cut into his arm. It was like 10 stitches or so, and we had the stitches taken out a couple weeks ago, and this was a follow-up to check how it healed. Well, it's sort of on his arm because he's old. It's puckered a little bit, like half on his arm. It's puckered a bit, but it healed fine. He did get some freezing spots on like his head, his chest, his arms. She did some freezing treatment. But we were told there's no cancer in his left arm, so that's good. That they cut it out. They said they cut it all out, and yeah, he's got no cancer in the left arm, so that's great. So yeah, we were, and it was a late appointment. It was like almost 11 o'clock. We were in and out within 5 minutes. I went, I picked up Dunkin' breakfast earlier for everybody. I got everybody a Dunkin' breakfast because we kind of support, well, we support Dunkin' Donuts now because they're more about helping children and children's health and feeding children, things like that. They're more about, and they don't have any foreign interests. So that's the good thing about Dunkin'. And their prices are more than half off of Starbucks. So I'm not banning Starbucks. I'm not boycotting Starbucks. I'm going somewhere that I could afford because Dunkin' is more about keeping prices more affordable because their base, their sales base is working people and people who don't have a lot of money. That's their base that they're going at. So and plus they're really competing with Starbucks. So yeah, so the amount of food I ordered today for me, sis, Boom Doom, Dad, for 4 people, I only got 3 drinks. But breakfast for 4 people, and I had some coupons, so it was like $40. That's like 11 items, 3 drinks, just, yeah, $40. You know what it'd been at Starbucks? $70 for that same amount of food. $70 fucking dollars. So, yeah, sorry Starbucks. And you support foreign interests. Sorry. I am boycotting, by not quite boycotting, I went somewhere else. And now there are, before you come at me going, oh, well, there's Dunkin' Donuts in Israel. Yes, we know, but that's not, they're not interested in that. They just have a business there. So, I looked up that too. So, yeah. Anyway, let's cut this short-ish. So I'm working on improving my life. I'm still trying to help take care of my little family, look after my dad. He's not as, paranoid about the neighbor. I haven't heard him say anything, so that's good. I really don't like hearing about him talking about that neighbor. His neighbor is the nicest guy in the world. So is his wife. They are such nice people. They even let him stand over there in their yard while they were tearing their yard up with, construction crew, because they were building up a wall, like a concrete wall, and tore up their yard from the previous owners. Yeah, so they are very nice people, and I've been trying to tell people in my neighborhood how Dad is acting now, and if he says anything that hopefully doesn't offend you, but he might say something that might sound weird, like hateful or suspicious. It's just he's got Alzheimer's, and mostly everybody, you know, I've lived in this neighborhood almost all my life, so they know my family. But there's new people that haven't been here that long, so yeah, everybody's been really supportive about that and really accepting and willing to look out for my dad. So yeah, it's been very nice. It's been very nice. My life isn't that bad. I just hate my fucking job because I need to get away from it because it's killing me. It's toxic as fuck. Not gonna change because we have meetings all the time. They want to hear feedback on how the environment is. How is management doing management-wise? How, yeah, how can we make things better? Why is this like this? Why, what, you know, they hear from us, and I think it's just an act, because they have not once tried to do anything to solve the toxicity. Yeah. They just, yeah. The store manager, he's just doing it as an act. He can put it down on paperwork that he sat in a meeting for such and such length of time, listened to so many people who were in the meeting, listened to them, listened to their concerns. He takes notes so he can submit it that he went to these meetings, but he doesn't have to do any changes. And corporate doesn't necessarily step in unless it's bad. I mean, I think there has to be like a huge ass fight bad before corporate steps in and says, yeah, you need to make changes. So, so this is what I gotta do. I gotta make phone calls back to marketing to find out what the fuck. I gotta call for a lawyer, gotta get a lawyer, gotta get one, get on this before it gets too late, because there's probably a statute of limitations somewhere. So, yeah. Yeah. Also, in that process, look for a different job. Get the fuck out of there, because there's only so long you can sit in toxic waste, even for the amount of pay, before you just have to say, fuck it. Yeah. And so far it's sitting on 3 years. Yeah. Bane's got to get off her ass. But the other part about all that is it's added to my depression, which makes it harder. It's like me going through the swamps of sadness in that inky muck. I'm trying to go through the swamps of sadness and not be drowned by it. Depression, it's not only up here, it's in here. You feel it. You feel it. It affects you. It affects your hormones. It affects your outlook on life. It affects your energy. It totally affects your energy. It just makes me, like I say, I want to curl up in my room, stay with my PlayStation, and never come out again. I'm not suicidal and I'm not homicidal, even though there are people on a list. We're not going to say that. Anyway, depression is a physical thing, not just a mental thing. It is physical. That, and I'm perimenopausal, so it's a double whammy. That affects my energy too. And it doesn't help that perimenopause and menopause makes you gain weight, as well as depression, because you know, I've been munching a little too much on the donuts that I get from Dunkin'. Well, I mean, it's not all bad. It's just, this is what I've been fighting. I'm fighting this depression. I'm trying to do more self-care. I can't afford BetterHelp. I see all these ads for BetterHelp. It's awesome. It's great. It helps people. That's great. They can fucking afford it. Even with financial help, I still can't afford it. $260 a month. It's a little too much. And of course, these these counselors should be paid for their skills and their time. I'm not saying do it for free, but I can only afford like 100, 150 maybe. Not $260, $300. I can't afford that each month. Are you kidding me? That's probably my student loan payment if I took another look at it. So, yeah. So, I'm going to have to look locally and not go to another damn church. Every time you go to a church counselor, they have to throw their religion in it and like try to shove it down your throat. It's like, no, that's not going to help me. So, anyway, I'll look locally. That's my solution, okay? I'm going to look locally. There's got to be some sort of less expensive counseling that I could go to help me, because that's what I need. I need to talk to somebody now. I don't know if I'm in trouble or not. I mean, as it was, I would keep hearing when I was at my gynecologist last year that I was red flagging all over the place and that they needed to send me to somebody right away. So, yeah, I'm probably in trouble that way. But family duty, family obligation, that's keeping me going. Trying to take care more of myself. I mean, I pulled away from a lot of my friends. I was supposed to meet up with some friends. No, I don't have the energy for it. I just don't. And, yeah. So I got a list of things to do. Okay, I'm going to work on it. I'm going to do way more Skyrim. Yeah. Killing bandits and all that has helped a lot. Yeah. Anyway, people, be nice to each other. Do some self-care. And go play Skyrim.